Good afternoon. I haven't been on for a while, but this afternoon I feel to say something, and it's very important. You know, when you're working on meeting somebody, and the person you're trying to meet, it's like, let's say, Christian like kind of thing, and something that is ordained by God, meaning you're working with God towards something, a purpose for God's will to be fulfilled. Okay, let's see. Um, if you have, if you find difficulties in the individual that you're supposed to meet, and you are both making your effort for it to happen, listen, it's not natural. There is something spiritual behind it. Another thing, if you love the person you're trying to meet for real, love doesn't know ego. Love doesn't know no pride. Just love is simply love. Another thing, meaning three, a pickup doing the recognition steps in covenant marriage. To my understanding, it should be just like a regular pickup. It could be, it doesn't really have to be exactly right in front of the door, but it doesn't have to be in a street down the road or where the person have to keep looking for a car. It doesn't make any sense. I don't care what people say. It doesn't make any sense. And I don't care how much money the man or whoever is investing, the one in the movement, the one in motion, holds. I don't care about it. Especially when you see a woman cannot be bought by money. Sure. If the woman cannot be bought, you think the woman gonna care about many other things? Money. You have billions, and it doesn't move that woman. Therefore, the woman is not gonna be budged by anything else. Okay? The only thing that budge a woman like this, it's your heart, your action. Me, nothing else. I don't care how much there is in bank. I never did and never will. I will never care about somebody's pocket because I love to work and I love making my own. If a man comes with money, hey, you come with money, you sharing. I do not mind you give me, but I will not ask you for anything. In my situation, I am the one who always help raise a man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Someone who is used to raise men. When I say raise men, meaning I prepare the men for the workforce. A man would be asking me, how can you give me $1,500? I need for my mom to stay out of prison. Okay, on my next paycheck, I'll give it. Okay, my next paycheck comes about $7,000, and I'll take the money, and $1,500 go to your country because I provide what I have promised her. My partner doesn't understand that. I am used to provide for men. I am not used for men to provide for me. That's why money does not move me. I know what I make will never be compared to what this billionaire might have. But in 2 months, I make about $14,000 with my professional license, where a lot of people do not make. In 2 months, $14,000. Working for an agency because I used to work as a traveler technologist, licensed professional. Okay. Listen, money does not budge me from a man's pocket. Bank account does, I don't care. Your heart moves me. Your action moves me because that's what I was lack of. Action. Because they were always ghosting. Action. That's what I was lack of. Warmness, warmth, where people you can't really tell how the people feel because they're never around. That's the presence you talk about a lot. Me, myself, I do not care about anybody's pocket. I care about their action and I care about their presence. You are picking up doing a recognition steps. If the man doesn't have a woman to do and to intimate with, that man will make a lot of effort to make it happen. Okay? They will make a lot of effort to make it happen. They will not worry about the money you have to walk into it, especially when the two people have been at that step for 4 months since December after the initiation. A lot of women are accepting these things. They don't know what it complies. Okay, they don't know what includes in it. After the initiation, we've been at this step for 4 months now. If the man does not have any woman to intimate with, that man will make effort to make it happen. That will not enjoy driving around because you want women to walk into what? We've been walking since December, falling on the ice, falling on the snow, falling on the third floor of apartment. We've been walking already. If somebody has the heart, you will understand that that woman's been walking, and let's just pass by the front of the house, you park there and you give a signal. Or most of the time, the signal, the person might not hear it if they are on the phone. It is understood. And the woman made the effort to put phone downs and the speaker, how you call it, the headset down, for this to happen, to hear signals, to follow and focus and pay attention, and it's still not happening, honey. The man has woman that he's happy with already. Therefore, sit your bottom down and let things go. Okay, this is all I'm gonna say, because most of the time I try not to go outside, because in my mind the man already have whoever he wants to be with. Okay, the man doesn't want to pay the consequences of just saying themselves that they don't no longer want the purpose, because there is consequences. Therefore they keep on trying, and the keeping on trying is simply to save themselves from consequences. In the meantime, the woman is just going through stuff, trying to meet, and it's not going anywhere. I am telling you, a man in this situation, let's say you're meeting somebody according to God's covenant, okay? Whatever God gives you, you stand on doing those steps. You shouldn't really be intimate with no other woman, because you're trying to do something with God. And you're doing it again with a woman that is celibate, okay? And then you it's like you can't even keep it in. You propagating it. You don't know what spirit is in the woman while you go and meet with that woman. That woman might be a woman who wants you for themselves. Honey, they come with you with some unclean spirit, honey, and nothing's gonna work doing that day after, or whatever. You would need some types of spiritual bath and cleanse your aura out of whatever unclean spirit that they just injected and projected into you, doing intimacy. Listen, especially someone with money like you, the woman you go with are most likely gonna want to keep you for themselves. Therefore, they will probably interject or project any kind of unclean spirit into you, and then you go in with the other woman that you're trying to be with, and then affect the other person too. And guess what? Now everybody is end up infected with succubus, incubus demons, and then everybody will be intimate without stopping. Honey, you need cleansing. You need to remove incubus, succubus out of you because it seems like you cannot say no. From my experience with water sign men, they don't know how to say no. This is from experience. I know for certain. Water sign men do not know how to say no. I'm not talking about other sign. I'm talking about the ones that I live with, married to, and experience with. They do not know how to say no. Once the woman say they are with, I don't know how to say it. They always just once it's available, it's a yes to them. All right? It's a yes to them because the woman is available, the woman is right there, and then they don't have nothing to say. They're not saying no. Hey, you are here. Okay, you want it? Let's have it. This is how it is. I know you. I know. Listen, I know. I know. And guess what? Every time you finish playing and feeling the other woman, guess what? Those demons that they attach to you will not let things happen. Okay? It's either put fear in the other woman that's supposed to be following the car or approach the car. Something happened because I don't have no spirit of fear. For God, give me spirit of power. That's what I have. I don't have spirit of fear in me. If the energy in you, in that vehicle, does not match with my energy, the time that I'm supposed to approach you, it's not gonna work. If you want to meet me, you may as well just keep it in. Keep it in. What's that? That the commercial says, plug it in, plug it in, plug it in. And me, I'm telling you, by the Spirit of the Lord, keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. I'm serious because the energy don't match. I am telling you because many times I approach the car, nothing tells me to open the door. Even when I try to open the door, it's always a door that is already have a couple in it, or the vehicle is empty. Listen, if you really want to meet someone who celebrates, someone that is holy, someone that is pure of heart and pure of everything else, that do not try not to sin, that try to stay away from demonic entities, honey, you must keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. Maybe after the meeting, you wanna go in. What's that word in French again? In go play around. I'll say it in English. Go play around with what you have that you stand on. This is how I can say it. I choose to say it like this. But listen, the world got to hear you. But now the world's gonna hear me, my side of the story. I'm gonna start with my own blog because my side of the story and my diary must be published. Okay? You meeting me today. Last night you meet with a woman, you do intimacy. And you keep doing it, you keep doing it. And you do know the person, the third party that you are doing things with, that person has demon attachment, demonic attachment, and you keep on doing it with them. And you know the person is an imposter. She's an imposter. You sleeping with that woman and you calling the name of another person because the person stole the identity of somebody else. someone like me, God placed in front of you for a purpose. You're doing things with God and you can't keep it in. Oh my God. The commercial side, plugging in, plugging in, plugging in. But I am telling you, keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. The days are very short. It's not, we don't have a lot of time left. You cannot say no to a woman. This is ridiculous. We're not 15, we're not 20, we're not even 35, we're not even 40. We can't say no to a woman. I'm focusing on something. Let me finish what I'm doing. Maybe I'll come and play with you, okay? But right now I have something I'm doing. Let me focus on it. My love, as long as you getting some incubus and succubus adding and multiplying into your body, when you come to me with the spirit that I carry, honey, they do not match. I'm telling you, they do not match. They do not match. It's not gonna work because you come already with demons attached to you. It's me talking, and I am talking straight from the heart with no disrespect. This is truth talking. And I'm not gonna say I'm sorry. You ask God for authenticity, you got it. You ask God for truth, you got it. You ask God for honesty, you got it. Not somebody who steals somebody's name and then have you call her a different name. Get it together. You're not ready for a woman who's celibate and someone who do their best to live holy, someone who do their best to women pure. Honey, let me tell you a little something. Do you know when a man celibate, a man who is not ejaculating often, do you know the power there is in it? This is why a lot of people, what do? They do what they call SXX. I'm gonna say it like this, magic, because they don't really want to throw that thing out. So they do it like this, and then at the meaning they keep it in. They do the intimacy, but without letting that semen out, because the power is in the semen. Keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. I'm not gonna apologize for saying it. You're coming to meet me today, and you had it yesterday with someone that is attached to demons, and not just a demon. This woman around 2 o'clock in the morning, when she needs to do witchcraft, she transforms into a crocodile with a snake head. I have seen it. I have seen it. Nobody told me. I've seen it with my 2 eyes, and I have discussion with her, and I talk to her. I said, hold on. There is a lot of spirit in this place. I said, hold on. Listen. I saw a big snake in the kitchen in front of the fridge. Then she looked at me. She said, yeah, it's like a crocodile. I said, oh my God, I didn't want to say the word crocodile, but I did see a big animal, like a mammal, a long reptile, not mammal, a reptile, but the body is like a crocodile, and when they turn the head like this, it's the face and the head of a snake. And she herself confessed, snake comes and intimate with her in bed. I was the one praying with this woman to deliver her from certain demons. I had to pray with her in 2024 under the name of Jehovah Mephalti to deliver her. She recorded it right after I said amen. I said, I asked, how you feeling now? She said, oh, I'm feeling different. I said, you do have some spirit that came out of you. She said, yes. I said, you have at least 3 spirits that came out of you because I saw them. That's 2024. Do you know 2025, last year, when I realized that she was doing certain things and she had to purchase lower in certain countries, they call it, it's a spirit that they purchase, that they work with when they're doing rituals, and that sometimes that spirit lower inherit the body, and then they do the work. Okay? You are dealing with not a human person. You're dealing with someone who purchased a spirit that lives within her because she wants power. She wants power. She's jealous, envious, and hideous because God didn't choose her as the first child in the family, because God chose the number 4. She told me it's either the number 1 or the number 4. Her mother is trying to play Rebecca by switching destiny like Rebecca did for Jacob. But Rebecca didn't do iniquity, commit and perform iniquity to do it. What she did, she just asked Jacob to go get the ingredients and I'll make the soup for you, for your father. But Rebecca didn't do no iniquity, didn't perform no iniquity. But they are doing magic, witchcraft, black magic, death spell, in order for the person that was chosen to die, in order for her to get the destiny. And also she ended there doing soul swap, not just with one with the little sister. They did it with many other women, people, not just women, people with light. That's who they killing. Okay, I am telling you, I said it in messages, in text, comments. If it doesn't matter to you, it doesn't matter to you. I'm telling you, you don't keep it in. This woman will get you to your early grave. And I keep praying for you, meaning I'm praying for nothing, because the woman is keep coming to you with disease, with whatever it is, and spiritual disease. You know what I mean. And then I'm praying. It's like I'm praying for nothing. I am telling you. You want to see a couple of days, you need to keep it in from that woman. Having a child with a woman doesn't mean you have to stick it in. Sometimes you must take care of your child and stay away and keep it in. Okay, I just finished talking to my video. What do you think I should do?
No idea.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?